The sun is pretty awesome, but you know how you can make it even more awesomer? Turn it into a sweet starburst. Greetings, solar babies, and welcome to Pro Photo Tips. My name is Josh Cripps, and you can find me on Instagram and Facebook at Joshua Cripps Photography. One of the coolest things you can do when you have the sun in your photo is turn it into a starburst. It gives it some character, makes it so much more than just a blown out spot in your photo, and the process is easier than you think. So let me show you the 4 simple things you need to start making some radical sun stars. First and most importantly, you need a high f number to create a small aperture. The smaller your aperture is, the more the sun's rays will diffract through the opening and create the burst. Generally speaking, f16 through f22 is a good range to use. Next, the burst effect is best when the sun is as tiny as possible. The more pinpoint the light source, the better effect you'll get. So while you can make great sunbursts when the sun is high in the sky, try shooting it just as the sun rises above a mountain or just as it starts to go behind another object in your frame, like a tree branch. Also, it's important that the air be clear when you try to do this. Any haze in the sky or clouds blocking the sun will significantly reduce the burst effect. Here you can see the sun is being filtered by the clouds, and while the light rays still show up a little bit, they're nowhere near as prominent as they would be if the sun was unobstructed, like in this photo when the sun dropped into a clear slot in the clouds. Because you're putting the insanely bright sun in your frame, you have to pay close attention to your exposure. Otherwise, you're likely to end up with a pure white photo. I find that underexposing by 2 stops is a good place to start. Just pay attention to your histogram to make sure you don't clip your shadows while trying to tame an untamably bright sun. Then use a program like Lightroom to recover the darker parts of the photo. If you've got the previous 4 things nailed, then I can just about guarantee you're gonna see a great starburst in your photos. But it's also important to note that your lens plays a big part in the process. The number of aperture blades your lens has, as well as the shape of those blades, makes a huge difference in how your sunbursts look. And there's a lot of variation between lenses. So experiment with the lenses in your lineup to see what works best for you. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your solar baby buddies and subscribe to the channel. You can also join our newsletter for the latest tips and check out some of our most popular how-to videos here. Until next time, have fun and happy shooting.
Hey, everybody.
So experiment with the lenses in your lineup to see what almost. I find that underexposing by 2 stops is a good place to start. Just pay attention to your histogram to make sure you don't clip your shadows while trying to tame an untamably bright sun.